Hello, LEGO fans. Bricks Unbound here with another Building Hogwarts update. And today we're going to be taking a look at a section of the castle I've been working on for the past few weeks, which is actually the east side of the quad. So the quad being this four-sided building in the middle. And then, if it gets back in focus, back there is the side I've been working on. So before that was only a couple of floors tall and didn't have any of the roof section at all on it. Well, let's make our way around and get a nice close look at what has been going on here. Obviously, it's not done yet. There's a few gaps in there. Most of a tower is missing, but this main kind of structure in the middle is mostly done on the exterior. Interior doesn't have any details yet, but it is pretty easy to access. Each floor here does hinge open, and I put the limit here right in the middle for a couple reasons. One is that if I put it any further over, it would knock into these towers too much to see inside. And then the other is just the weight of everything up top would collapse down if I didn't have support going halfway across there. Like I said, interior is empty right now. There's just a couple of supports, very ugly color supports in there, holding everything up until I decide where I want to position walls in there. And to do that, I'll have to figure out what is going to be in these sections. And this section of the castle is a little bit different than even the west side of the quad over there, because it has these, I don't know the architectural term for it, but these windows that are a little bit higher up and sticking out from the roof. So there's a look down at how I built those. Didn't have quite all the pieces I wanted, but they're pretty close enough. So this has, in the actual model, like 5 or 6 of these, I think, because the scale of the windows there doesn't really translate super well into minifigure scale. But I do plan on having a third window here. I just need to do quite a bit of rebuilding in this section because obviously that window is not the equivalent to these other 5 over here. So I need to even that out a little bit. Also, I realized that the floors on the inside are different heights. So you can kind of see here, these are the plates that is the floor of the interior for this section. But then it's actually, what's that, like a brick and a half higher up over on the front side of the quad. So the interiors don't line up very well. I'll probably need to do, well, I'll definitely need to be doing a little bit of rebuilding over here to just lower that slightly. So that'll be a decent amount of work for not a lot of change, unfortunately, but it will be good to make it so everything lines up a little bit better over on this side of the castle. And also another interesting architectural feature of this is that there's this section that sticks out a bit, and it actually goes straight up flat against the Gryffindor tower, which is what this will be. I just need to keep building it up, and it will go up to about here, and then it gets a little bit wider and has a roof on top of it as well. So the Gryffindor tower is going to be quite a bit taller than this section here. It obviously doesn't get anywhere close to the main staircase tower there, but that's why this looks like it's just cut off randomly, is because it does butt up right against this tower here. Underneath, it's empty space right now. The wall will continue down probably to about here. So that way it just lines up a little bit better with the movies, and I can extend these support things down further. And then there'll be rock work down in here, as you would expect. But that's the progress that's been made here. Like I said, each of these hinges open. We can walk around the other side and take a look at what it looks like if you're inside the quad courtyard. I've removed the floor of the quad courtyard for the moment, but I did also finally got this structure built up, because before it was just supports kind of holding things up, but now it actually did complete the back walls here, except you'll notice those odd gray, like light bluish gray bricks in there. I could have sworn I ordered, can we even, oh, the lighting is so bad, but essentially they're 1x2 bricks that have a stud in the center of them. I'm going to be attaching torches to those, but I didn't have them in dark bluish gray to match the rest of the wall, so I need to order them in dark bluish gray. I definitely thought I had some, but I didn't, so those have to get replaced. But otherwise, this supporting structure underneath is now built up to hold up the weight of the courtyard that's going to be on top, because as I mentioned previously, I'm planning on having a staircase kind of up here and then a walk that goes over to the height of this door, and it continues out past where I have this torch hanging, because right now it looks a little strange to have torches halfway up the wall here, but they will be over a little walkway there that people can use to walk around the courtyard and observe. This side's not super exciting. It basically just mirrors what's going on the west side of the building. And I didn't have enough of my 1x2 cheese slopes to finish off those little holes here, make them look a bit better. But otherwise, this is pretty close to done for the exterior of this little section. Still need to obviously do this whole structure here, and that will continue across this way and have lots of interesting details and things inside there, with the hospital wing also being in that section. So quite a bit of work still to do in the quad courtyard area, in the middle of it, as well as for these structures along the outside. But I'm happy with the progress so far. Please let me know what you think down in the comments, and please keep coming back for more videos. Thank you for watching.